I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our chat from the mat for self-discipline. So, this month we've been talking to you guys about self-discipline, which is basically disciplining yourself instead of somebody else disciplining you. It is making yourself do things that you know are good for you, things that you are supposed to do without somebody else having to remind you or tell you to do them or make you do them. This is something that's very important to get in the habit of as early as possible. If you can get the hang of this as a child or as a teenager, it'll put you way ahead when you're an adult, because when you get older, like if you go to college, when you go to college, if you're in college and you're away from home, there's really nobody out there to discipline you. There's nobody to say, now it is time to study. Now it is time to go to bed. Now it is time to get up for class. You sleep through your alarm, or you decide not to set the alarm, or you decide not to go to class. Professors don't care. They just fail you. They don't care. Your parents will care when you get home, or when they find out that you've been skipping classes or that you failed. But they're not there at the time. It's going to be bad, but it's not going to be bad while it's happening. It's going to be bad after it's happened. So that self-discipline is going to be important then. You get a job, and you decide not to wake up and go to that job. Your boss isn't going to call you and say, hey, where are you? I need you to come in. He's not going to drive to your house, wake you up, get you dressed, bring you to work. He's just going to fire you. You're going to need that self-discipline. Showing up to work isn't enough to keep the job. You need to go to work to work. You can't just show up, get on your phone, be on Facebook, be texting your friends. You need to actually show up and work. Your boss's job is not to tell you to work. Okay? He's not going to keep coming in saying, what are you doing? You need to be working. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to be self-disciplined. You need to show up on time. You need to know what the job is. You need to do the job. If you don't know what the job is, or you don't have anything to do, you need to go in and say, hey, boss, what else is there to do? What can I do? How can I get better? You need to have that self-discipline. Okay? That's how you're going to get ahead. That's how you're going to have your own business. That's how you're going to get rich. That's how you become great. So, this month we talked about also how you can use your self-discipline for moderation, how you can keep yourself from getting carried away with too much food or too much exercise or working too much, because there's plenty of people that do that and they lose touch with their lives or their families because they're working all the time. Or maybe they play too much and they don't work enough and their grades fail or their work fails. So you need to use your self-discipline to keep yourself balanced. You need to moderate things. And we also talked about using your self-discipline to control your emotions, to stay balanced and to not lose control of your anger. We used it for anger management. We talked about breathing slowly and counting to 10 to get control of yourself. Because often if you lose control of your emotions, you say things and do things when you're angry or upset that will get you in trouble, that will make the situation worse, and that will cause negative effects that you don't want in the long term. Okay? When you're a kid and you blow up at somebody or you lash out and you break something, you get punished. Okay? You make things worse that way. You might break your favorite toy and then you don't have the toy. You might say something mean to your parents, get punished really badly, or you might say something mean to a friend and you lose that friend. When you're older, you might say something mean to a girlfriend or break your car. Then you don't have your car, you don't have your girlfriend. You get older still, you say something really mean to your boss, or you lash out and you break something at the workplace, and now you don't have a job. You might even end up getting arrested or sued or going to jail for losing control of yourself because you couldn't control your anger. Those are extreme cases, but they do happen. So you need to learn to control your emotions. All right. Now, the last thing is, I want you to think about, as you develop more self-discipline, as you use it, it will get stronger, and you'll be able to control more and more of yourself. And you will get yourself more and more under control. I want you to think about, how has it helped you, right? Because if you work out and you get stronger, you'll start to see the benefits of better health, of being strong. And that will make you want to work out more, okay? Like, for example, you know, if you're going to the gym and you're working out, as you get stronger, you'll see the benefits of getting stronger, and that will encourage you to keep working out. You know, maybe you're lifting weights, you get strong, you decide you want to move your couch. So you pick it up and you move it over here, and you're like, oh yeah, that was easy, right? So now you're encouraged to keep working out. You're like, that was cool, man. So you keep working out because you feel awesome about being strong. The same kind of thing will happen as your self-discipline grows. All right, you might look at some cookies and go, oh, I want to eat those cookies. But it's like 10 minutes before dinner, and you know if you eat the cookies, you won't eat dinner. So you're like, I'll wait. That was easy, okay? So, but that's not going to really help you want to keep working your self-discipline. But let's say your pants are too tight, and you think, oh, I got to lose some weight. And then a month later, you realize your pants are fitting good again. And that wasn't hard. Your self-discipline kicked in. It was easy for you to lose that weight. Now, you see the benefits of that self-discipline. It helped you to control your appetite, to moderate your eating habits, and lose that weight. See, now you see the benefits of self-discipline. So think about how your self-discipline has helped you. All right? I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Okay? I am far from being a perfect human being. But one of the ways that self-discipline has helped me is I don't quit. Right? I'm very good at sticking with something that I have started. It's just one of those things. You know, I will keep doing something until I'm done. All right. Another way is I make myself try new things. I don't necessarily like new things all the time. I really enjoy having like a routine and a pattern, but I do make myself try new things. At least once a year, I make myself break out of my comfort zone and do something completely new. I make myself do something I don't want to do. All right? It doesn't mean I only do it once a year, but if I catch myself that I haven't done something new like that in a while, it's no less than once a year. Usually I'm pretty glad I did it at least once a year. Okay? And another way that I use my self-discipline on a pretty regular basis is I try to get better, a little bit better, every day. Okay? If you suddenly try to make yourself super awesome right now, it's a very hard thing to do, and you get frustrated and you'll quit. But if you try to get a little bit better every day, like, I don't know, maybe your room's a mess, and you go, oh, I'm going to clean the whole room. You clean the whole room, and in a couple of days, your whole room is a disaster again. And then you're mad because your whole room's a disaster again, and you quit trying to keep your room clean. But maybe you pick a spot to try and keep clean. So you clean that spot, and you try to keep that spot clean. Keep it clean for a while, you feel pretty good. Then you pick another spot, you try to keep that spot clean. Keep it clean for a while, you feel pretty good. Keep working like that, just a little bit better every day. That will allow you to make progress and feel better. Okay, so that's kind of how I do it. Toyota has a similar idea where they encourage I think it's 1%, where they try to get 1% better in their factory every day. And the idea to that is that at the end of a year, they've gotten 365% better, which is a huge boost. Okay, so want you to think about how self-discipline has helped you this month. Okay, you've had an entire month to think about it. Figure out how it's helped you, and if it hasn't, start working your self-discipline more. Think about a way that you could use your self-discipline to help you. And then start doing it. Work it. By the end of next month, come back. See how it's helped you. All right, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our chat from the mat on self-discipline. Have a great day.